activate. Yo, I'm Fire Dread, and this is Fiyahwerks. So before I get into the actual episode itself, I wanted to give you a little bit of background as to what Fiyahwerks actually is. So, Fiyahwerks is the musical works of Fire Dread, basically.
Did you get it? I did that.
Starting off with short form videos on socials where I'm just going to be talking about my tracks that I've released over the years, and eventually expanding into long form where I will break down the track in the actual project file. I just wanted to create an opportunity for myself to talk about my releases over the years and put more of a highlight on my production, because I know I post a lot more DJ content than I do production content, and I'm not gonna lie, like most people, let alone most artists, I struggle with social media just because it's so overwhelming to have to think of everything along the way. But I'm just trying to get better at it, and even if it's not perfect, just put it out there for people to experience, explore, have the opportunity to get to know me and my practice a bit more as well. So that's basically what Fiyahwerks is, and I'm very, very excited to bring you along this journey. Alright, so the first track I want to talk about is Souf to Souf. I can't lie, before I even get into it, I just want to say that this track has to be one of my favourite tracks that I've ever made, and I'm super excited for it to be coming out this Friday, 17th of July, as part of Club Drums Vol.4 compilation on Egregore Record Collective. You don't know. I enjoyed every part of making this track, even the mixing process. Like, all now, in my years of producing music and whatever else, mixing is still the bane of my life, but it's become a lot easier now that I've decentered what perfect mixing should be. That's a conversation for another day. I love this track so much. I feel like it's a 50-50 hybrid of UK funky and Afro tech, which, you know, they're my loves. If you know, you know. This song is like an interpretation of how I would sonically bridge London, specifically South London and South Africa. It came together really easily. When I have an idea and I know it could reach certain levels, it takes me a long time. Like, for some reason, there's a lot of resistance, but I'm obviously just learning that it just happens sometimes when it comes to making music or making anything. So with this track, there wasn't any resistance. Like, by the second draft, I was already like, yeah, we're good to go. There's not much that has to be done. And it just sounds like a very signature Fire Dread track. It's dark, it's bouncy, it's percussive, it's moody. I just feel like it's a track, it's just
instant activation.
I just activate. That is the energy I was putting into that track. I guess the energy I would kind of expect if people were listening to it, especially in a club setting. I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of damage. You get me? Just a little bit of damage. When I posted a little snippet of it a few months ago, a lot of you lot were feeling it. So I very much hope that the same energy is going to be extended to this song when it's out, and just extended to the whole project in general. So I had actually started making this song before I got the email about the Club Drums Vol.4 compilation. So it was actually really good alignment. The timing was perfect, because then I didn't really have to think about what track I was putting forward and have to go through that process of maybe making different demos. Well, I say that I've got
countless files
that are unfinished, like so many demos that are unfinished, and I just be tired, man. I just be tired. But also I'm having to remember, like, rest is a part of this process as well. As much as I might want to create, I can give myself a little bit of time to create, but I can't go past my capacity. Like, I'm past that point of overriding and pushing past my capacity now, you know, and I've accepted that things come in stages. Luckily, when I got the email, I was at the stage where my musical creative juices are flowing, and that track had already been made before the email came in. I was just able to say, boom, 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 this is what we're on. Everybody was happy. We can't wait for this to be finished. It was pretty much at like 90%. I just had a few more things to tweak, sent over the pre-master, got the master back, and I was super happy with it. It's just a dirty rhythm. Do you know what I mean? It is just a dirty rhythm. Alright, so this has been the first episode of Fiyahwerks. If you've made it this far, then thank you. I appreciate you, and thank you in advance for your support on this series. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Until then, little more. Bye.